What's good, people? I'm your host, Big Rich, and welcome to the All About Duality podcast. Trust me, you're gonna love it here. People are usually taught to believe that there's only one way of thinking. We're here to show that multiple thought processes can coexist at once peacefully. What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Big Rich, and welcome to the All About Duality podcast. I'm here with a few great people that I love.
I'm alyasa-gk.
I'm alyasa-gk.
Amazing. So we are here once again for the All About Duality podcast. We're going to let you know why we're here, why we're doing this. Amir, I'm going to ask you to actually kick this one off. I think you got the greatest grasp on
what duality is.
Yeah.
So we all have differing points of view, and that's what duality is really, is just showing like multiple perspectives to different scenarios and different ways of thinking. So I often say there are multiple truths. There's not just one, and we are here to show you different truths, really. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Different sides to the different truths.
Yes. Yeah, because even if you have one truth, like people are going to have different thoughts about it too.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. All right. So just a little forewarning, heads up to you guys. We are going to speaking on some controversial topics on this podcast. So this is your disclaimer. Again, your forewarning. If you're sticking around, you already know what time it is.
Yeah, for sure. Like, different things like conspiracy theories, aliens. Yeah. Even things about dating, relationships, therapy. Really great topics coming up.
Yeah. All right. With that said, let's get into something first. We're going to introduce ourselves in a different and a unique way. Try to throw some scenarios out so you can get to know how we are. We're going to do What Would You Rather. You guys ready?
Sounds good. I'm ready.
All right. So the first,
fun.
What would you rather? Okay. I want you guys to think of you guys in your teenage years.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So you're a teenager.
Got to think back to that.
Yeah. All right. So your teenager mindset, your parents just lent you some money, $400 specifically. Okay. One thing leads to another. You are of the understanding that you have now lost that money. You panic. You go home. You're like, all right, got to tell my parents the truth. You tell your parents, I lost the $400. Your mom gives you a little correction. Father, little correction. You go inside your room. You find the $400. So the question is, would you rather keep the money that you found, use it as reparations for everything you just went through via the corrections, or do you do what quote unquote is the right thing and give it back to them?
So by corrections, you mean like they're just giving you more money? They're giving you back the 400
Corrections
you lost?
more of the disciplinary
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you find the money, then it's still your money. So, right? You could. I guess I'd tell my parents, I found it, but mistakes happen.
So if you
No
tell
big
them
deal.
though, that means that you have to give it back to them. You're not able to keep it and do what you want. So the two options give you a morale to kind of go through here. Are you going to be, doing the right thing, give it back to them? Hey, I found it. Maybe you guys give me an apology. Probably not. Or you're like, hey, I just went through all this beating. You guys thought I lost it. I found it. I actually have it. Now I can just keep it and do what I want in secret.
I think I would probably give it back still, because you never know in the future you might need their help again, and then they won't trust you if they find out like, oh, you did find the money, you didn't tell us. Like, okay, we'll see how it is. So no, I think it's just, honesty is the best policy.
Got you.
Tell them straight up.
That's a very nice perspective.
It is.
When I was listening to this whole scenario, my brain went back a step and was like, why would I tell them I lost it? So I was like, why would I tell them I lost it? And then the other side of that is like, I might not tell them and just put it in my bank account and not use it. Yeah.
That's also wise. Also wise. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I am definitely not saying a thing. If you're going to give me corrections in whatever way that is, I feel like that was my punishment for allegedly losing it, or at least me thinking I did. So that's a come up. Like, I'm keeping that. I'm spending however I need to, especially back in the days. I'm buying a Jordans, nickel jacket. Something's getting copped at that. So, yeah. I'm keeping it.
I'd probably save it, but I would probably not try and tell them I lost it right away.
Try to find it first.
Yeah,
do everything you can to find it first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I got another one for you guys. This one's a little more on the risque side.
All right.
So, would you rather tell your mother or father or parental figure, whoever that is for you, tell them and show them about your OnlyFans page? And I mean full details. You're showing them pictures. You might even have to talk to them about some DMs, all that good stuff. Or you do a one-time shoot with X corn company here, inserted into this little box there.
Okay.
All right. But you don't use your real name. It's never promoted anywhere publicly, but it is on the internet.
And your face is in it.
Face is in it.
All right. Okay, sorry. What were our options?
OnlyFans, where
Yeah.
you're literally showing your
parents.
parental guardian full access, everything
And
you
so
do.
this is an OnlyFans where I'm not just like cooking, right?
Not just cooking.
All right.
You might be cooking, but with a little less garments on than usual,
Okay,
if you will.
okay.
One of those. So you got to show them the full details. That, or you shoot corn with popular brand corn company
And
here.
both parents, right?
Both parents. Yeah. If they're around. If it's only one, then it's one. But if they're both around, yeah, they're both going to know. And with the corn, it's out there. Your face is in it. Not promoted under your name. Not super promoted on the internet. But someone could search and just find you randomly. And whoop, there it is.
This is such a hard.
This is a tough question.
I
yeah.
I'm going to
think.
throw that one up to either
I
of you two.
think. Okay, so obviously mortification from your parents, like that mortified feeling,
Yeah.
is horrible. But also, as a woman who is on the internet and already sees those DMs and stuff, I probably would not want to do like the corn one. I think that would be too much in the long run
Yeah.
because people can find me pretty easily. So I probably would tell my parents, which sounds horrible as well.
Yeah, because the other option, it's out there forever, and they could
Yeah.
still come upon it somehow. Like if someone else finds it and tells them, then
I already get compared to a corn star online a lot, so I don't want more of that, basically. Like, I already know how annoying it is. So, yeah.
I guess the OnlyFans is the.
Wait, what about you?
I'm doing the corn, honestly. I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to enjoy myself, have some fun, hopefully.
Fair enough.
If somebody finds it, I'll consider it like an Easter egg in a game.
Right.
Like, good on you for copying that view and
See, the
catching
thing
it, but
is
otherwise
like,
you might never
I'm
know.
an easy person to find online. That's why I wouldn't do it. If I was a hard person to find online, like I had all private profiles, like nothing, I would probably not. Like,
hear
I'd
that.
probably go for that. Yeah.
I feel like I can't blend in, even with all of the bearded black men in the
Yeah.
world. I'm still going to be seen, but I feel like with the corn, there's just so much. I'm going to
Yeah.
be in one little small pocket.
No,
No
I
one's
don't
going to
think-
find me, man.
I'm like, mine would be so good, everyone would find me.
Yeah, then there's that too. You might overperform, right? But what can you do? All right, so let's go on to another one here. Would you rather lose your sight or lose your memories? And let's just put a little context on the memories within the last 10 years.
So you still have like your childhood memories.
Yeah, childhood's still there, potentially even part of your high school, whatever, depending on what age you're at now. But yeah, within the last 10 years, you're going to lose all those memories. You have everything else before that, or lose your sight.
All right, so what if you already don't have a strong grasp on your childhood memories? Like, would you gain them in this situation?
Not
like a stronger
specifically.
grasp. Okay.
No.
I would choose memories. I would lose memories.
Lose memories? You?
Yeah, I don't think I could handle being blind. I think that would be
No.
hard. That would be too hard.
Yeah, that'd be too hard. Yeah.
Seems
like
like,
it.
the memories, that's tough too, because everything you learned too in the past 10 years, you'd have to relearn. Or just not even relearn it. You just go back.
Start from
Just
fresh.
yeah. So that's tough, because like if you went to school or anything, like, university or college, just forget all of that. So it's like, I don't know. That'd be weird, especially if you're using that in your life, like in your career or whatever. That'd be tough.
Yeah.
To just lose all of that. But I think I'd go with that still.
I have memories I would like to lose, so I think I'd be okay with that.
I think this is one where we are actually unanimous. I'm going to go ahead and take the memory L. And that's not an easy L to take for me because I'm a memory hoarder. So losing the last 10 years would be tough. But I need to, if I'm not going to remember nothing, I need to see what's going on, to tell you the honest truth. So
Would you
Good memories and bad memories too. So, like.
Would you keep all your journals and stuff? Would you be able to do that? Like have memories of that? Or would you lose all of that? You can't even read about memories you don't remember.
Ooh, see, now, so that's an extra little level of spice there.
That is. Because if you could keep the journals and reread that stuff, or like things I wrote down that I was grateful for, like.
Okay, but reading it, if you do read it, does
You don't
that
have the
mean that
memory.
it brings it back? Or you're
No.
just reading what?
You're just reading.
Did
it.
happen.
And then you'd be
That
like,
you did.
apparently this happened.
I'm
Yeah.
going to allow that. I'm going to
Okay.
allow that.
Then
As an
definitely, yeah.
asterisk, but I'm going to allow it,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
I don't journal, so it's just all gone for
It's
me.
okay. I just started journaling like in the past 5 years. I wouldn't have much, but it'd be
Still something, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still something.
All right, guys, next one for you. Would you rather have a pause button? Now, this pause button is at a maximum of 1 minute in real time. Maximum. That means you don't use its max every time, but if you had to, you have upwards of a minute. Or have a rewind button in real life as well. So the rewind button works the exact same way.
Just a minute.
At a maximum, the ability to pause or the ability to rewind. I'll leave it up to either of you to let us know what you think. What would you rather?
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, this goes like I often say, like I don't have a strong visual imagination, so if I rewound, it wouldn't really mean much more. But pausing, I feel like one, you could just like pause the moment more and be in it. Stop to just take a moment. I find myself to be a very sensitive person, so when there's a lot of overstimulation, like a pause would be so nice.
Okay.
But a rewind could be overwhelming in a way. Like it could be, just because you have to, one, re-experience that thing. And also you might, I feel like you don't want to live like this perfect life where you could go back every time and fix things. So it'd be nice to just like experience things as you should. And I know that I can't pause enough in a minute to like make a different decision.
Well, you might be able to.
I feel like I couldn't. I feel like it takes much longer for me to make a better decision.
Yeah.
Like it's still very, like you're still in your emotions that way.
Yeah.
And I feel like emotions and feelings are very important to me. So I wouldn't want to change how I felt in that moment by like going back and experiencing it in a different way. Yeah. And then the other side of that is like when you have, like I feel like for me, being in the moment for things, rewinding it won't make it any better. Like I'm just like, I'm in a crowd of people, I don't like this. If I rewound it, it wouldn't make it any better to go through this again.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think the pause is more important. Like if I'm in a crowd of people, just pause for a second. Let me breathe.
Got you.
So that's me.
Lysa?
Yeah, I like that. I think the pause would be better. I was thinking about the rewind for a bit, but then I don't know. Like you have to wait. You have to rewind, and then you have to go through that whole minute before you can rewind again, right? So
Is it a minute rewind?
Rewind up to a minute.
Up to a minute.
Pause up to a minute.
Okay.
So yeah, it doesn't have to be the full minute every time.
Why, Alyssa, did you want to rewind? Like what scenario would be cool for you to rewind? Why'd you
that's what I can't even think of a scenario, but just like, I don't know, let's just say, like, if I'm driving and I get into an accident, just rewind it really quick. Readjust. Little things
so
like
like
that.
living longer kind of energy. Oh.
Or even just like happy moments. You just
That's what
relive
I was
something
thinking of,
again.
happy moments.
Rewatch a sunset
I was thinking
at a
of-
certain point.
I was thinking of,
How- but
I was
how
actually thinking
often
of
can you-
pleasurable moments.
That
Would you
too.
want to pause or rewind for pleasurable moments?
Specifically pleasurable.
Yes.
I'm gonna rewind still.
See, I think I would pause just to enjoy the moment, to see everything. Because in the moment, you're not really paying attention to how everything kind of looks.
See, I can't say that.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I tend to be a little more. I am attentive, so I'm
Yeah,
fully
see,
aware.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would do the rewind
All
to
right.
relive everything again if it's
Cool.
on that type of level. Yeah.
What about you, Alyssa?
Yeah, I think I'd go with rewind for that. But
All right, so that changed it up there.
change it up yeah, if it's a good moment, rewind it. But then how often can you rewind that moment, though? It's like,
Let's just cap it at that one.
At
Because I
that
think
one time,
anything
yeah.
more, it gets a
Just
little too
like-
complicated. Yeah. Even for myself, both weigh very heavy for me, even outside of like pleasurable moments and stuff. But I think ultimately I would want to do the pause. And I say that at the age that I'm at now. And I feel like therapy has a big thing to play with that because I'm able to actually control my emotions a little better now than
Right.
when I was younger. So I feel like if I was able to actually get a pause and I can compose myself, I might be able to avoid a few situations that could turn ugly, or I could even just do better in situations by just giving myself that minute to calm down and maybe see a bigger picture than the tunnel vision that I had.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would
I get it. If I felt like I could make a different decision in
Yeah.
that minute, it'd probably be different.
But you feel like
like
it's not
I
quick
can't.
enough
Yeah, I
in the
feel like
minute.
I just need that moment to like be with my emotions and feel them heavily.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Hit you guys with the last one.
All right. Let's
And
go.
given that we're all POCs here, this is going to be an interesting one.
All right. Okay.
All right. So, would you rather take $1 billion, and I do mean $1 billion, all right? The money is instantly transferred into whatever account floats your boat, whatever your mind thinks of. Don't let me restrict that. You could have an offshore somewhere, you know what I'm saying? A little Switzerland account. I don't care. Whatever. $1 billion instantly, or end racism forever.
Oh,
Throwing that one
100%
up in the
end,
air.
end racism.
racism
Even with
forever.
even with $1 billion, you can't
No,
do something.
$100 billion.
Okay, even
Yeah.
with that money, you still can't end racism.
Okay.
Right? Like if you had the ability to like go into everyone's minds and shift their ways of thinking and the evolutionary processes that go into, you know, seeing other versus me, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
like that money is no price on that.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then this is controversial. This is the hard part about this.
Yeah.
If going into the mind was like that easy to like end the other versus me kind of energy, would it actually be beneficial to the world for survival of humans?
Interesting perspective.
Obviously, I'm not for racism. That's not what I'm going for. I'm just like, we don't ever know what impact our decisions like have until we go through it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like hard to say like how would you ever just like reach out and end racism?
Okay, so
Right?
because I
Like,
said
yeah.
the money was instant,
Yeah.
let's go with the scenario of like Thanos, and you're just snap
Okay.
of a finger,
Right.
that occurs.
Right.
Just think with that simplicity,
Okay.
if you will.
Okay, and you just end racism like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
just like that,
definitely.
or
the
the
world
money
would
just
be
like that.
so different. I don't know what the world would look like, but I would love to see,
it,
yeah, what that world would be.
Copy.
And we can
Go
hope
with the
that it
same.
is a much better world.
Got you.
Yep.
I
Go
was-
with the same.
Go with the
Yeah.
same.
Same.
Of course,
Just end
yeah.
it instantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forever. That's a long time.
Yeah, that is.
All right, so let me just walk out on the ledge all by myself.
Right, no, but you see where I was coming from. Like,
Yeah,
it's
for
so
sure.
hard to, like, say that would make the world 100% better. Like, we don't know what the outcome of that would be.
And so that's where I come
Yeah.
in. Not so sure about where it would go. I
Right.
think hearing it, it sounds awesome. You
Right.
want to end racism.
Exactly.
You want to give equality to everybody.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. I just feel like the majority of humans are not good people,
Mm-hmm.
and that we would find something else to then fixate on and then create another unfortunate level of
The alien.
so honestly
There's always ways to separate and,
Exactly.
put people into categories. No,
Exactly.
even
Yeah, so I
if
just feel
racism
like,
wasn't
nah.
that category, there'd be other categories to
But it's like, what would like, this goes into, like, endless amounts of thought.
Possibilities.
Like, what would be created in that time if there wasn't racism, right? Like, there's so much that has been stunted in the time.
could be a huge kumbaya moment, but I
Yeah.
just feel like for me, I'm gonna take the guap and I'm gonna make sure everybody around me is good
Right.
as possible.
Oh, yeah,
Set people
individual
up for,
versus societal.
I'm gonna
views,
set
yeah.
the people up closest to me for the best possible outcomes for their generational growth, as well as mine, obviously, together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just make sure everybody can be as good as possible within our bubbles. The rest of the world is going to be the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? May the best
Yeah.
man win, if you will. We're going to just try and survive out here and survive comfortably with some money. racism ain't going nowhere in my mind, so I might as well just be here comfortable and financially free.
And that also, like, I don't know, it just makes me think so much because it's like, it's the idea of setting up like you and your own to do well generationally versus like evening the playing ground everywhere, right? Which is very interesting. All right, so we are going to take a short break.
It's recess time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding. And welcome back from recess to the All About Duality podcast. So we're just going to quickly get into another aspect of things that will hopefully show you guys a little bit about who we are. So we're going to get into some pros and cons about each of us. I, being the host, I'm obviously not going first. So one of you two want to start us off.
Do you want to start?
What your pros and cons are.
Pros. I like long walks on the beach. No, Alyasa, you go first.
I guess some of my pros are actually cons. It's weird. A pro would be I'm a hard worker. I'm very dedicated at what I do. But that's also a con because I overwork myself and I don't take breaks or, relax, or don't know how to relax. I always just got to be working and doing something. So that's a pro. That's also a con. But there are some good pros. Like I don't know. I think I'm a pretty chill, pretty nice guy. I can get along with people. I think I wouldn't want to say I'm talented, but I'm a good artist. I'm a good musician. I'm good at what I do. What?
Are you kawaii right now? I'm a chill and pretty fun guy. Okay, sorry.
No,
I can't do his laugh, dude. No, but yeah, no. I think there's those are some good things about me. Like I'm artistic. I can do a lot of different things, but the cons of that are like I do work myself to over limits. Like I don't take breaks. I don't relax. I'm just always working, always doing something, always creating something. It's just always in my head too, just trying to think of new ideas, trying to just do new things. So it's a pro and a con. That's, some of them. I'll let you guys say some stuff now.
I want to first say, if anyone could guess his sign in the comments, that will be very funny. So take a guess at his sign right now.
Sun sign first.
Yes, of course. That's what people know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I also want to give a shout out. Obviously, you can see by our setup, if you are watching us on YouTube and possibly TikTok, you can see by our setup who the hard worker is and who's actually doing the sound behind us. So, I would clap, but then it'll mess up his sound. So, thank you. Thank you, Alyasa, for that.
It's no problem.
Yeah, pros and cons for me. All right, so my pro, specifically for this podcast, my pro is that I will always show you different sides, even if it feels uncomfortable for me to be like, oh, I don't want to show this side because I know people are going to judge me for it. Oh, there's a con. But I will always show you different sides, and the con of that is that I have a hard time making decisions, so I won't know how to make the decision, but I'll be like, I can show you every side of it. Other pros, I like reading, I like learning about psychology things, and I don't know, I really like human behavior from an individual perspective. It's super cool. And cognitive things. So Alyasa thinks a lot, so do I. And I also like to think about how we think, which is very cool. Cons, yeah, can't make decisions.
Same with me.
Yeah.
One of my cons.
Always thinking,
indecisive.
right?
Yeah, just overthinking everything.
Yeah, it's so hard to make decisions. Yeah. I hate waiting, and I might talk a lot. But yeah, that's me. That's all I can think of right now.
Not bad.
We could probably go really deep into our pros and cons.
We probably
if we really think about it. But
we probably could.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more stuff's popping up in my head. And it's just
pros, we do therapy.
Yep, that's a...
We care work about on our mental health. Yep.
Yes, we do work on ourselves. But
yep.
That's when the cons come in too, because we are aware of our cons and aware of our downfalls. So
yeah.
I know why you're laughing.
Yeah. For me, my pros, I would say I can be very attentive, and and very considerate of others around me. I would say I'm also a very hard worker. I like to work and get the job done. I'm not really one to want to lay. So I guess I could be considered a pro. Yeah, I don't even know. My cons, I might not say enough. That's definitely a con
We'll
for me.
We'll push you.
Yeah. I tend to be selfish sometimes. Take that how you want. But I just love me, and me time is necessary sometimes more than other people would agree to. So that could be considered a con. Pro, I'm Jamaican. Just
Oh,
thought I'd let you guys know that.
okay.
Yeah, you done already.
I think Alyssa and I will have a different perspective, though. I don't know if
We're
it's
here
a
for
pro
the
or
duality,
con.
right?
Is it a pro or con to
Well,
be
it
Guyanese?
depends on who you ask. Depends on who you ask. 'Cause
We're crazy.
if we get into how you guys speak about food and stuff, some people might see the con. Other people might see the pro.
Is it
Because
a
is
goat
it chicken
curry
curry,
or
or curry
goat?
chicken? Which one? Which one is
Curry
it?
chicken.
Goat curry or curry goat?
Don't say
goat.
goat curry. Don't say goat curry. Anyway, yeah. I would say those are my pros and cons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because I want to say, like, my pro is not working hard.
I don't think that's true.
I think you're a hard
I think,
worker.
yeah, I think
I
you're
think
a very
I'm
hard worker.
I guess I'm with you with the me time. Like, I'm like, my me time is so important.
Yeah.
I'm a hard worker between the hours of like 2 to 6 p.m. And then outside of that, I'm like doing my own thing.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
I'm
Except for, I
just-
guess, right now. I guess this doesn't feel like work to me.
Yeah, if you enjoy your work, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah, this
but-
doesn't feel like
It's
work.
alright. I like
Yeah.
this too. It's
Yeah, this
cool,
doesn't
it's
work
cool.
to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I don't have this. One of my cons is downtime. Like, I can't take downtime. Like, even if I'm watching like a show on Netflix, I'll watch like one episode, 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, I've relaxed enough. Like, I should be working. I should be doing
no.
something. Like, I should be just, working. I can't just.
I feel like we need to have like a therapy session for all of us on one of these episodes and be like, all right, guys, what aren't you doing for yourselves? How can we help you?
I like that actually. Let's do that.
We might have to do that.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's keep that one in the think tank there.
But yeah, we
Because,
all
like,
have.
yeah, even after this, like, I'm probably just going to draw. And, like,
Do
work
you
on,
find
like,
that that's work for you?
it's fun, but it is work because I want it to be good.
Right,
Yeah.
right. It's the pressure.
The pressure
mental
that I put on
pressure.
myself
Right.
to be good. Yeah.
Yes. We had a discussion before we all got on here. We were like, our podcast doesn't have to be perfect. We just have to put
It
it
has to be
out
good.
there.
Get out.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still has to be good, though.
No, it's fine. Yeah, we're going to show up imperfectly, and we will say things that are not going to be perfect, and people might take that the wrong way, but that's totally cool. Like, we need to put our voices out there.
Yup, we gonna show up.
Yep. As we've said, as all people of color here, we have opinions that need to be heard, and it's going to be controversial sometimes, but we have, there are multiple truths, as we said. Yeah.
Absolutely. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been All About Duality, the podcast. Thank you so much for listening. We definitely appreciate you. If you can, let us know how we're doing in the podcast comments or in the YouTube comments, wherever you're listening or watching this, all right? And that said, class is officially done.
Ding, ding, ding.